students, and most importantly, parents, welcome to the 2019 LOKA anniversary and our internship completion and scholarship ceremony. Okay. Next slide, please. My name is Seung Lee. I'm your MC tonight. I am also the senior advisor for LOKA and also a senior advisor for the Department of Defense, Homeland Security, and the White House and National Security Council. My job here as one of the senior advisors is to support the students, most importantly to ensure that we're running the right path for LOKA. And our 회장님, our president, is a wonderful lady who takes great advice from many of our advisors. So tonight, as your MC, I will do as much as I can to make it fun for you. Next slide, please. If we can have everyone please rise, we're gonna have our Miss Rebecca Kim sing the national anthem. Giving you a very deep info at the quick level here. These individuals that are here today as our guests have supported LOKA tremendously throughout the years, and they continue to support us in order to better the future of our young students. So starting from the top, Mr. Mark Chang from the House of Delegates, District 32. We have, quick claps are fine. Go ahead, quick clap. And stop, okay? And then we have Ms. Angela Cabellon from the Howard County Chief Innovation Officer, from Howard County, the Chief Innovation Officer and Deputy Chief Administrative Officer. That is a long title. I love it. Please give a round of applause. We have Dr. Opal Jones from Vice Chairman, District Council 2. If you're gonna clap for one, you're gonna clap for all of them, so, okay, all right. Dr. Hyun Lily Ho from the USDA Scientist. Okay. We have Dr. Woo Young Kim from USDA as well. Ms. Sang Hee Ju from Korean Culture and Art of Maryland. Mr. Albert Kim from AK and Associates. Mr. Michael Du from Director of High School Program. From the Maryland Dry Cleaning Association, Yoon Young-hee, President Yoon Young-hee. We have President Choi Sung-gun from the Sanloke, sorry, my Korean is a little off, I apologize. From the Annandale Senior Association, Oh Il-sung, President Oh Il-sung. From the Chinese Language School, Ms. Lan Lanju. LOKA USA, Mr. Cha Young-tae. LOKA MD, Mr. Park Tae-soo. Also from LOKA MD, Mr. Song Ju-sup.
Yeah, we also have a CASA, Dr. Song Soo as well.
And most importantly, our very important DJ of the night. He's been here all day setting up. James Akta, Mr. Lee Chang-sung. Please give him a big round of applause. He's worked the hardest the whole day, so thank you, sir. All right, that shows how prepared we were today. Thank you very much. Big round of applause, please. Thank you. All right. To move on, we're going to have our congratulatory prayer from Reverend Benjamin Kim. Mr. Kim, please come forward, sir.
미국의 하나님, 한국의 하나님, 전 세계의 모든 인류의 하나님, 감사를 드립니다. O God, O dear Heavenly Father, God of Americans, God of Korean, God of all nations in the world. Thank you for saving grace through our Lord Jesus Christ. Oh Lord, bless this place and help us share great joy of 5th anniversary of the LOKA 하워드카운티. Thank you, Lord. In Christ's name we pray. 예수님의 이름으로 기도드리옵나이다. 아멘.
Next, we're going to have a welcome speech from our Chief Advisory Board, Ms. Soha An. Ms. An, can you please come forward, please?
Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here with us. I am Soha An, the chairman of LOKA. Today, this moment, we come together for the conclusion of the LOKA summer internship and to celebrate 5th anniversary of LOKA. I am especially thankful for the student, parents, and last but not least, the mentors. You all have worked very hard this summer. I am so proud of all of you. I'm so thankful more than I can say. 감사합니다.
We have a long list for this year's accomplishments here in LOKA. Students, there's a lot of things that we still stay involved in. Parents, I hope that you will pass the word around because we really try to support the community on many different parts of the level here. First off, we had a great success with the Lunar New Year celebration, the 100 March 1, 백주년, basically this 3.1절, right, the most important day. We moved on to the Asia Pacific Heritage Month celebration, the HOKO Information Fair, the internship prep seminars, which a lot of you attended with me yelling at you and telling you what to do, right? And then from there, the summer internship program, which you experienced for this over the summer now. And then the Howard County Consumer Protection Office, and then the self-defense course for our students. One of the amazing things that we achieved this year was the two here, the Howard County Executive Transition Team. Our 회장님, our president had the time and the opportunity to go in and be in support of the transition team. And then also, recipient for Helping People Award, the William Donald Schaefer Award, presented by the Howard County Executive. Now, those of you that see us, students, I know we're just a bunch of adults running around, and it seems that we all stay busy and maybe looks just crazy busy at times. But one of the things I want you to understand is we have a lot of great people that are supporting your growth, your ability to look out to the future and be able to be successful, right? And what I want to tell you is this all started from one person that took the initiative to start recruiting people. We have a huge staff here that support the group. We have an amazing supportive county government here with the county executive office being here, with gentlemen like Mark Chang who have been a part of this group for a very, very long time. And this all started from this one person, and I want you to really, really give this person a big round of applause when I call her name, okay? Again, LOKA, Howard County would not be here without this individual. You guys get it, right? Yes? Shake your head, yes? Yes? All right. So with a very big round of applause, please welcome President Ms. Young-Ran Smith.
Thank you. Good evening. I guess it is good evening. I've been here since 3 o'clock. But I had prepared a speech, actually very probably 2 to 3 minute speech, but I'm going to skip that because today It's a celebration. Mr. Lee had already talked about what are some of the things that we are doing in LOKA in this year. We have done a lot of things. That's something that happened for the first time, as I just wanted to collaborate a little bit more or elaborate a little bit more. For the Lunar New Year celebrations, we were able to do through our Chinese communities, Indian communities. On Asian Pacific Heritage Month, we were able to do it all together. That has never happened before. And also information fair through a Board of Education for the first time to provide information to the Korean communities. So we have done a lot of things this year, and also for me, the most important priority is for the youth group internship, because internship requires a lot of planning. We actually started from February, and then today is the last day, but we still, you may say today is the last day, we will continue to recruit a sponsorship, and through county officials, through nonprofit organizations and things like that. But again, this year has been a very successful completion of it, and very successful, but also very exciting, because we are 5th year anniversary of LOKA. I don't know where time have gone by, but 5th year. If you say if it's very young, it could be young, but it could be very mature at age 5. And also for the internship students, I didn't have any problem for completing their internship. Yes, there was one or two with some of the transportation issues, but we had parents, we had students, we had sponsors, we had all the committee members behind them making this a successful internship program. So I'm really proud of that. I need you to give yourself a big round of hands. The students, the parents, the sponsors, and all the committee members. Let's give it a round of applause. Thank you. And thank you all for coming today. This means a lot, because you do support the things that we LOKA does. And 물심 양변으로 도와주신 여러분께 정말 대단히 감사드리고요. 특별히 advisory board members that we have, 21 members, we hope to grow into 25 or into 30 board members. But I am so proud of you, advisory board members, and giving us the support that we need so we can continue to do the work that we need to do for different programs and different services. Thank you and enjoy it.
Okay, and from here we're going to have a few short congratulatory remarks from our distinguished guest. The first gentleman I'd like to come up here is the big brother of LOKA, Mr. Mark Chang.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations to all the interns who completed this program. Thank you so much to LOKA for hosting this wonderful opportunity to be able to connect professionals with students. And to all the mentors who are part of this program, thank you so much for what each and every one of you have done. It's a great honor to be able to, for the 5th year, be part of this program. And oftentimes we look at internships and we wonder, what can we do for the students? But for me personally, it's what have the students done for me. And each and every year, the students have taught me many valuable lessons. And so thank you to all the students, thank you to all the mentors, thank you for LOKA for hosting this annual mentorship program. And it's so important because leadership matters. Leadership matters, especially at a time like this in our culture, in our society, in our nation. And the next generation leaders are right here in this room. I want to share a story. 60 days ago today, a group of young people got together in a room with a bunch of adults. And a lot of those young people, they were timid, there was uncertainty, they weren't really sure why they were in this room, they weren't quite sure what the next 60 days would bring. But because of teamwork, because of investments in leadership, because of compassion, Because of individuals finding their passion and applying their skills to realize those passions, Maryland, Howard County, Anne Arundel County, Baltimore County has been a better place. I wish each and every one of you the very best in all your future endeavors. And thank you to LOKA for hosting this, and we look forward to continue to work with you in the future. Thank you very much. 고맙습니다.
Next up, we would like to welcome our Howard County Chief Innovation Officer and Deputy Chief Administrative Officer. Please welcome Ms. Angela Cabello.
Hello, it is so wonderful to be here on behalf of our county executive, Dr. Calvin Ball. What is amazing is that there are so many things that we celebrate today. Your success, LOKA's role in the community, and the overall commitment you have to both the Korean American community and our Howard County community at large. I've lived in Howard County now for 10 years, but working here has given me such a deepened appreciation for our Asian American community. And I just want to say that we believe that you will excel because you have a whole community that holds you. And so just to culminate this, I wanted to just bring a proclamation officially. I also have my colleague here, Kim Pruim, on behalf of Dr. Ball, the county executive, and read it to you all. And it says, this is a certificate of recognition to recognize the efforts to support inclusion and cultural diversity in Howard County, Maryland. This certificate is hereby presented this 22nd day of August 2019 to acknowledge the League of Korean Americans of Howard County on your 5th anniversary. Established in 2014, the local chapter of the League of Korean Americans provides ongoing support to members of the Korean American community through naturalization application workshops, voter registration, summer internships for high school students, and partnerships with local government. Through civic engagement, education, and leadership activities of the League encourages Korean Americans to thrive in our community and share their talents and culture with their neighbors. During this 5th year anniversary celebration, I congratulate the League of Korean Americans of Howard County for your efforts to lift up your members and provide opportunities for the Korean community in this county and throughout the region. Presented on behalf of Dr. Calvin Ball, Howard County Executive.
Thank you so much. Last but not least, we have Dr. Opal Jones from Vice Chair, Howard County Council.
So I want to say Dr. Opal Jones was here earlier today, and also he brings his greetings on behalf of the Howard County Council. We know across all levels of government we've had excellent interns, and so on behalf of both the executive branch and the legislative branch, we thank you again and we congratulate all the students.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the dinner blessing and prayer by Reverend Mr. Byung-Moo Choi.
사랑과 은혜가 풍성하신 하나님 아버지, 오늘 하워드 한인시민협회 창립 5주년 축하 기념식을 성대히 거행할 수 있도록 인도하여 주심을 감사와 영광을 주님께 돌립니다. 사람이 마음으로 자기의 길을 계획할지라도 그 걸음을 인도하시는 자는 여호와시니라 하신 말씀과 같이 지금 이 자리에까지 올 수 있었던 것은 많은 분들의 수고와 힘씀과 애쓰신 헌신이 있었지만 아울러 하나님께서 모든 일을 지켜주시고 인도하여 주심으로 있었을 수 있었음을 아버지께 감사를 드립니다. 음식을 정성껏 준비하고 제공하는 손길과 드시는 모든 분들께 건강과 성공하는 삶이 날마다 이루어질 수 있도록 축복하여 주시옵소서. 주신 음식 감사함으로 잘 먹겠습니다. 모든 말씀 주 예수 이름으로 축복하며 감사기도를 드리옵나이다. Thank you, Jesus. We pray. Everybody say Amen.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so as we continue, we're going to move on to part 2 very soon. While you're enjoying your amazing dinner, we're going to have Joseph and Mr. Sangdi Lee play some beautiful cello music so you can enjoy your meal as you feast. Five ladies and 5 gentlemen to come forward, please. Students, come on up, please. Come on. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to have a quick debate. Okay? And I'm going to give you time to rethink this. The gift is very rewarding. Okay? All right? What's that? So when we debate, the audience will be selecting the winners. All right? So as a group, you will get to pick these, all right? Here we go. So here is the first debate topic. Ladies, are you listening? This is really important, okay? I'm rooting for you ladies on this one, okay? All right, I specially picked this for just the ladies. Here we go. Men gossip more than women. Okay? All right? Okay? So, you guys have to deny it. They have to prove it. Okay? So men gossip more than women. You're going to have one person come up as the team lead, take the mic, and debate for the team. Okay? So pick somebody and then get ready. You got 1 more minute. You have 1 minute right now. 1 minute. Okay, time is up. Yes. Switch off the lead. Well, once you start, so you have 2 chances. Okay, you'll start. Okay. So ladies will start. Gentlemen, get ready to defend. Are you ready? Ladies?
Our claim is that men gossip more than women. It's because when men get older, their estrogen levels go up, and in women, they decrease. So technically, people see women as like the talkative, as their personality trait. So when men get older, that goes to them, and that's why men gossip more.
Okay, so let's keep this PG-13, okay? All right? Okay, doesn't go any further than this, all right? Gentlemen, your rebuttal, are you ready?
Is it you? Who is it? Oh, it's him. No, it's definitely you. It's me? Well, they said that it's throughout history, girls talk more. I don't know. Okay, and so they talk about more things, and they also have girly sleepovers. And they talk about, I don't know.
I'll give you like another 10 seconds. Anything else? Okay, boys, that was pretty bad. I hope you're ready, okay? Are you ready, ladies? They said girls sleepovers. Can you fight that? Here we go, ready?
Okay, well, first of all, they mentioned how girls talk more. Talking and gossiping is very different. Talking is just expressing your opinions, and gossiping is talking about other people. We think that guys are just as insecure as girls, but they all hide it on the inside because they have naturally want to show more confidence to the other guys. And so when they get together with people that they're comfortable with, it all comes out, but they just hide it in public.
Wow, round of applause. Okay. Ouch. Okay, I feel hurt. I felt that one. Can you guys, are you ready for this? This is your final chance. Okay? Listen, there's money involved here, so I hope you got something. Are you ready? You got this?
So you said that guys are more insecure and we hide our insecurities and act certain ways to hide those insecurities, but that would mean that we talk less about others, because to make up for those insecurities, people usually bully to make up for those insecurities and talk about others in a demeaning way. But that means if guys hide those, then we wouldn't do those things, but girls would, so they would gossip more.
Okay, big round of applause, please. Round of applause. All right. Okay. All right, that was a good comeback. So it's supposed to be 2 and 2. So now we're gonna go ahead and let our spectators vote on the winner. Okay. So for the girl team, big round of applause, please, if you think they won. Big round of applause. Okay, for the boys team, big round of applause, please. All right, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and move on, and we're gonna finish up our ceremony with student testimonials. If you can please have David Kim come forward, please.
The internship has taught me a lot of things about applicable towards my own life, because there's a lot of minuscule tasks given to me throughout the internship, which may have seemed at the time redundant, but now that I really think about it, it has really helped me build upon the weaker parts of my ability to do certain actions when doing school and just everyday activities. Like, when I was there, I met a lot of new people that I didn't talk to before, and I was really nervous at first, but then working with them built a bond of friendship that I would have never had before if I didn't do the internship, and it's made a lot of new connections for me and helped me be more of a social, interactive person in the public setting, which I don't think I would have been as good at if it weren't for this internship. Thank you.
Min-Soo Choi, come on up, please.
During my internship this year, I worked at Fresh and Share law firm, and this year I had a new experience where I was able to actually write documents for clients to be put into the system and for the cases. He told me it was kind of I was getting a bigger experience. I was treated like a law student, and it was a higher expectation for me, and it wasn't just any regular high school internship. It was a bigger deal for me, so I really appreciated the opportunity I was given.
Excellent, thank you. Next up, Yuri Kim.
Hello, my name is Yuri Kim, and I'm currently a rising senior at Marriotts Ridge High School. This past summer, I did an internship at the Howard County Executive Office, working especially closely with the Director of Communications, Mr. Scott Peterson. As a rising senior, I've had lots of thoughts about my future, especially what I will do in college, what I'll do for my career, and what I'm truly passionate about. I had a vague idea about going into the field of communications, but I really had no idea how broad the field actually was. Through this internship, I learned what it means to do communications for a local government, as well as the inner workings of a local government and how every single person has a role. I was introduced to new skills such as writing press releases, analyzing social media stats, writing social media posts for a government official, and also writing for the local news bulletin for Howard County. However, even the small things like compiling newspaper clippings taught me the virtues of hard work once again. So this internship has been a very meaningful experience to me. So on behalf of all the student interns, I would like to thank LOKA, all the mentors, and the parents once again for allowing us to have this wonderful opportunity. I sincerely hope that this program will last many, many years to come so that future students will also be able to have their own unique, meaningful experiences. Thank you.
That was excellent. Last but not least, we have Ms. Rebecca Kim.
Hi, my name is Rebecca Kim, and I have interned with Delegate Mark Chang. What I did was I volunteered with several projects around the county, and now I know how naive I was before I interned here because of how many people I've met and how many amazing ways to help our community, I've seen so many ways to help the community. And I would like to thank LOKA MD for giving me this new exposure around Maryland, and yeah.
Okay, one of the things I find very impressive just now is all of our students that gave speeches today pretty much memorized everything. That is a huge accomplishment from last year. Many of you read off the papers that you wrote. This year, those of you that experienced this last year came up forward and just spoke about it. Very impressive. That's amazing growth, so great job, speakers. Thank you, great job. Big round of applause, please, for that. Okay, so now we're gonna move into the internship completion and scholarship award presentation. This is what you've all been waiting for, so we'll go ahead and move to the next step. Next slide, please. We would like to first dedicate this award to this specific individual for supporting LOKA continuously throughout the years. He's been one of our huge advocates here and supported you students, supported us in our growth. Again, thank you, sir, for your generous time and your efforts. May I please invite Mr. Albert Kim to the front, please.
What a surprise.
감사패 기하께서는 기 단체의 역량을 발휘하여 지역 사회 발전의 기관과 도움이 되었으며 특히 한인시민협회 시행하는 여름 인턴십 학생을 위한 장학금 모금 기부와 더불어 처음으로 2세대들과 여러 가지 행사를 함께 할 수 있도록 도움을 주셨기에 이에 깊이 감사하며 회원들과 학생들의 마음을 담아 이 패를 드립니다. 감사합니다.
Cheese. Okay, so we're going to move along with the next awards. So if we can please have our sponsor certificates passed out. Mr. Mark Chang, sir, if you can please come on up. Jimmy Flanagan, please come on up. Parents, this is time for photo opportunity if you have your cameras ready. Face the front here. Face Mr. Martin. Oh, hold on. Face Mr. Martin, please. Rebecca Kim. Ashley Huang. Brandon Park. Anna Park. Sorry, sir. Woobin Kim. Taeyong Kang. I'm sorry, Taeyong Kang. I apologize. Justin Marr. All right, thank you. Okay, next up, we're going to have the certificates from Dr. Opal Jones. Ms. Angela Cabolan will pass them out. Olivia Lim. And Min-hee Kim. 다 같이 하죠. Hold on, we're going to also have certificates from the Howard County Executive Office. Yuri Kim. Joyce Chung. And Tommy Yun. Group shot. Group shot. Before we move on to the next awards, we'd like to welcome Senator Clarence Lam walking in here today. Please give me a round of applause. Next up, we're going to have Dr. Hyun Lilhyo. Please come on up, ma'am. And Mr. Dr. Kim. Yes, please come on up, sir. So starting up, may I have Karen Yee? Come on up, please. Sophia So. And Eric Kim, please. And group picture, please.
I just want to say that I want to brag about my interns. They were really, really good. And what I like to say to the rest of the interns, I want you to have a dream. And I know this may sound like a cliche, but have a big dream. If you're going to have a dream, have a big dream. And also have a passion. I say every year to young people, if you don't have a passion, then you might as well not have a job, right? Because the job, if you just want to go there for paycheck, I don't know, I think that's really tragic. You want to go there because you're crazy about the job. So do not follow your parents' dream, you follow your dream. And I am the example of someone who followed my own dream. When I was 19, I left Korea with $200. And after 50 years, I think I reached the top at USDA. I'm not the secretary of USDA, but I'm saying I'm a super great scientist. Now, standing next to me is Dr. Woo-hyun Kim. I have only one doctoral degree, PhD. He has 2 doctoral degrees. He is a DVM, that's Doctor of Veterinary Medicine. You were talking about cat and dog during the debate. He knows about cat and dog, and horses, goats, you name it, anything that's living, So he's the one who has a Doctor of Veterinary Medicine degree, and then he has another degree in immunology. So what do you do with the 2 degrees? He could be a professor in Seoul, Korea, but he came to US 5 years ago to follow his dream. He has a bigger dream. So I'm really happy that he's with me at USDA, and he was the one who interned these wonderful students and did a good job. And I thought that you were going to say something about your internship. Were you ready? Oh, you're not ready. Okay, so I want to let Dr. Kim, who has 2 degrees, to talk this time.
Oh my. I didn't expect to have a speech today. So yeah, it's my first time with LOKA today, but I just want to say that you did a really good job, and what actually they did is, I'm a bench scientist, and what they did is it's not a big thing in my research, but they just did some pipetting, the pouring some buffers, making buffers, mixing them up, something like that. But I'm hoping that the experiences in the USDA just let them know what is happening in what the scientists doing in a real life, and what scientists doing for the the animal health and the human as well. Yeah. So. Yeah, it was great time for me to, with them in this summer. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, next up we're going to move with Ms. Charlotte Davis from Howard County Board of Election Office. Come on, ma'am. I'd like to start with Esther Kim. Next up, Jamie Lee. Andrew Min. David Kim. Ryan Lee. Akash Prasad. Last but not least, Inya, please come on up. Okay, group photo real quick. Group shot. Please, man. Group shot. Next up, Mr. Albert Kim. Sir, if you can pass out your certificate. And if I can please get Chae Yoon-jae. Please come on up, sir. Group shot. Such a big group. Here we go. Spit it all in. So many people. Thank you. This is for the office of Dr. Soo Sung, the Halamani Hall Assist Living Director. We can have Sejun Park, please come on up. Dr. Soo Sung could not make it today, but we're gonna have President Chang give it up to you. Yep. Next up, we're going to have certificate pass from Senator Dr. Clarence Lam. We're going to have Geneva Lee. Thank you, Senator. Thank you. Next up, we're going to have an awards passed out from Ms. Sang-hee Ju from the Korean Cultural Art of Maryland. Again, please have Jasmine Ji. Aw, everybody go, aw. Okay. What's this from? Attorney in law? Which attorney in law? The attorney in law office, we can have Mr. Choi Min-seo. Come on up, please. Oh, it's Miss Choi Min-seo. Oh, Miss Choi Min-seo. I apologize. I keep getting your name mixed up tonight. I owe you a bag of rice. For messing up your name, Miss. Bag of rice. Always have a hand. Okay, we're gonna have one more personal testimony. Come on up, please.
안녕하세요. My name is Karen, and I'm a rising senior at Mount Hebron High School, and I had the amazing opportunity to intern at the United States Department of Agriculture under the renowned researcher Dr. Lilihoy and Dr. Kim. And at the Beltsville Agricultural Research Center, Dr. Lilihoy works with a highly specialized team consisting of doctors from all different backgrounds, degrees, and professions, like she mentioned with Dr. Kim. And they have all come together for the primary goal of researching immunology in poultry, specifically chickens. And the other interns, actually 5 other interns, and I aided in various lab work and hands-on experience in field work, in which we performed various measurements, infection, and dissection on the chickens. And a cool thing about this internship is that in science classes in high school, we're always taught about the scientific method, and this internship was a real-life application of this because we could see that the researchers propose new antibiotic alternatives for chicken growth and disease prevention, and then they develop a procedure to conduct tests on the chicken, and then they collect data, and at the end they present their research to other fellow researchers. So it was very rewarding to be closely involved in each step of the research process and to see and learn about the significance of their work in reducing the need for antibiotics in poultry. So we worked 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for 2 months, and the interns were also able to build close relationships with the other researchers through the long hours we spent together. And other than learning about science, by having close relationships with the other researchers, we were also able to share their passion because the research that they do is not easy. They spend long hours in the hot sun dealing with chickens, and it really taught us to remember what we're striving for and what we're actually passionate about, because especially in a profession like this, it requires passion to drive you through all those long hours. And an important thing I learned through this internship is speaking up, because mistakes are bound to happen in the research setting, and it's the responsibility of everyone to speak up and input their opinions. And also, I learned that knowledge is accessible to anyone as long as you ask questions and actively seek guidance. So I would like to thank LOKA and Dr. Lilihoy and Dr. Park and Dr. Kim for giving me and fellow interns the opportunity to explore our passions and interests in order to become future leaders in society one day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ready, sir? Senator Lamb, please come on up, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here this evening, and I apologize for being late here and missing all the wonderful food. But I will be very brief because I know this is the tail end of the day. But I did want to thank our intern in our office, to Genevieve, again, for her wonderful work throughout the summer. It was really remarkable. She had a great experience, and I have to just kind of toot her horn a little bit about her experience with us, which has really led to some remarkable work over her internship in Annapolis that has led now to an investigation that started by the state prosecutor's office. And so it's really remarkable to hear about some of the stories, whether it's at USDA or at the Board of Elections or even in Annapolis, of where some of this work will go on to make an impact later on in our state, in our county as well. And so I want to commend all of you for your work and efforts, for a wonderful program. Thank you, Genevieve. I remember thinking back as a young person doing my internship in high school, and the most interesting internship I had was just at a hospital where I was carrying food trays around and moving wheelchairs. And so to hear your experiences, very meaningful experiences, things that make an impact in our country, in our state, in our county, really does reflect well on so much of the work that Young and so many others as part of LOKA have made possible through this internship program. I did want to reflect very briefly on Dr. Lilihoy's words, and it's good to see you again. Thank you for your remarks, particularly as someone who is more senior and has the experience to be able to look back to encourage young folks like all of you to follow your dreams. that it's really important to find something that you're passionate about, something that you really care deeply about, and something that you're interested in to pursue as a career, because there's nothing more challenging than doing something that you don't enjoy. And so you have to find something that you really enjoy, that really motivates you, that you have the enthusiasm to be able to continue to do later on in your career and to follow that dream. And so that's really important, and I hope that's a lesson that you take away from this internship program as well. And I want to bring up my colleague, Delegate Mark Chang, who's I think back there also, because we're going to present a citation on behalf of the Maryland General Assembly. But I think it's important to reflect on the fact that these are experiences that are really the building blocks for your life. Particularly these and the experiences that you have in college and potentially later on graduate school and whatnot, that we know that you will be the future leaders of our county, of our state, and of our nation, and that in a few years, you might be the one standing up here as a delegate, like Delegate Chang or myself as a senator, and we hope that you will follow in some very courageous and brave footsteps, blazing the path as well. And so we want to thank you for all of your work, and we want to commend your president, Young Chang, for her work and leadership and all those who were involved in making this internship happen. We know how much work she put in, and all of the others in organizing these internships for everyone. A lot of the preceptors, like myself, only had 1 or 2 interns with us, but to manage the full program is really remarkable. And this is the type of work that is really important for community organizations like LOKA, and to reflect on the fact that LOKA is now celebrating their 5th anniversary. This is their 5th year in existence. This is why Delegate Chang and I are here to be able to present this citation to your president of LOKA on behalf of the General Assembly. Be it hereby known that sincerest congratulations are offered to the League of Korean Americans of Howard County in recognition of their 5th anniversary and their continued success to the Korean American community and their dedication to Howard County, presented on this day, the 22nd day of August 2019, on behalf of the Howard County delegation, Delegate Vanessa Atterbury, Senator Clarence Lamb, myself, and our honorary member, Delegate Mark Chang as well. So thank you and congratulations.
Okay, I know I've been talking all night, and I know we're ready to go home. Before we send you off, a couple things here. Number one, please continue to work hard in school. We will continue the internships, just like next year. Rising seniors, best of luck. You are going to do extremely well, as you've shown us. And our following students, internship preparation starts again in September. Resume building, speech, interview prep. I will be starting those up again, just like last year. Those of you that already went last year, come again this year. Build upon it. Bring your resume. Let's start building your portfolio so that when you're presenting it to universities, you have the foresight, you're ready to sit there and interview and provide critical feedback about yourself when it's time to boast about yourself. Okay? So when we start these internships, watch your email. Not internships, these programs, the seminars, watch your emails. Please come and join in and pass the word, right? You're learning a lot. We want you to learn more, and we're going to have special guests come forward even bigger. Okay? So please, we look forward to seeing you. Second thing, a lot of you have been very successful today, all right? All of you did an amazing job. All of you are earning rewards, and this story I want to tell you, today is actually a very sad day for me. And Ms. Young Chang and I talked about this, and the minute I talk about it, it starts raining, right? It's like setting the mood right now, okay? As it rains, let me tell you that it's a very sad day for me. Number one, at 0400 this morning, I received a phone call that one of my mentorees, her name is Charlie, she passed away due to a rare form of cancer. She was 22. Because the medication that she was receiving here in the US, it was not very helpful, and she went to China to try some new trials. And she was speaking about 9 days ago, and then it became terminal just yesterday. Very sad day for me, because this was a motivated young lady, straight A student, really wanted to pursue her career in government, possibly politics, and getting a message like that at 4 in the morning was just not a very good feeling, right? So all day I've been just thinking about it. I almost didn't show up here, and Ms. Chang motivated me to show up and to support the group, which obviously is my responsibility. That's number one. Number two, I lost my parents when I was very young. My mother passed away from cancer when I was 19. Okay? There's reasons why I'm telling you these two things. Number one, you're only here because your parents have supported you. Your parents have been sitting here, listening, supporting you, driving you, taking you everywhere. You gotta really ask yourself, have I spent enough quality time with my mother and father as I get ready to progress into my college life? Have I done that even during my high school years? Please appreciate your parents. Give them more respect, more love, because they're the ones who are helping you here. And students like you that have parents make me the most jealous and envious, because I wish I could share the same feeling with my parents, right? And because of that, I have a lot of many mentors that I've met. I push along, working with different mentors and different seniors that I meet. Ms. Chang has become like a huge aunt to me, right? She says Mr. Lee here, but in the background, she's always hitting me like, 똑바로 해. 제대로 하세요, right? Okay? All the time, all right? So please appreciate your parents, love your parents, spend time with them, because they're the ones who are helping you seek your career and setting you up for life. Number two, life is short. Charlie, all she wanted to do was just survive this incident. And she fought hard, almost 8 years of it, since she was 14. Okay? Learn from that, right? Charlie wanted to live a very successful life. She pushed hard. Those of you that are here and thinking that, hey, this is it, I'm done, I'm good. No, I like to see you push harder, right? For students like Charlie. And that way, you're able to really utilize your time correctly and push forward and become more successful over time. All right, so that's kind of a sad story, I know, over the rain, but I just wanted to share that with you because I want you to really look at the bigger perspective, the bigger part of life, and love your parents and respect them. With that said, ma'am, anything else?
Thank you, everyone, because we do have difficult times with different circumstances. Just as he has mentioned before he came here, he was very weary and he was very concerned, he was really down. But him being here, it made everything better. I hope being here. I know it is still going to be hard to lose someone, and I have lost mine too when I was little. But I can tell you, you are very blessed to have this kind of an opportunity, not only through LOKAs, but when I was going to school in the 70s, I didn't have this kind of programs. It was just so happy just to see someone who looked like me on the street. I would say, hi, but you are in a community, you know, especially in Howard County, 25,000 Koreans are here. They got so many resources available through the interfaith, through the church, through nonprofit organizations like LOKA, but also Howard County agencies, Howard County governments, they have lots of resources there. So LOKA is trying to tap into those resources and services so you guys will be able to be benefited. Again, thank you so much for you be able to finish the internship. I know it gives you a lot of 6 weeks on a summertime. It could be very long, it could be very short. You are all winners because you are here. You are also winners because you are receiving the scholarship of $200 this year. So whatever you put in, we are giving everything back to you simply because of our communities behind us. The advisory board members are supporting this cause because we want our children to be healthy and aim high. Raise your bar because all the opportunities are there. Thank you all. So let's give a scholarship.
And here are your scholarships. Run. Joyce Chung, run. You're not running. Karen Yi. You should be clapping. You should be happy right now. This is money. Sophia So. Jasmine G. I was kidding. You don't have to run. You don't have to run. I was kidding. Yuri Kim. Andrew Min. David Kim. Genevieve Lee. Eric Kim. Minnie Kim. Olivia Lim. Taeyoon Gang. Ryan Lee. Justin Marr. Woobin Kim. Anna Park. Tammy Yoon. Akash Prasad. Inya Tamigunen. Brandon Park. Minso Choi. See, I got it right this time because of the bag of rice. Jamie Lee. Ashley Huang. Yoon Jae Choi. Rebecca Kim. Jimmy Flanagan. Esther Kim. And Seungju Park. Is there anybody else that we forgot? Usually we get like some couple hands up to say, hey, I want money. Okay, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, students, thank you so much for tonight. Look out for your emails, and we hope you enjoy the night. Thank you.